So the song We Are Young by Fun just keeps coming up. No matter where I go, I just keep hearing it. So there's got to be a message in here somewhere going on. So we're about to find out. Okay. And there it is. And let me just show you right quick. That one came up, but none of those. So, Tower Moment. I think I pretty much got all the cards I need to for this reading. I'm going to go with what came out first to last. And then all of these guys. All right, what is this Tower Moment? Oh my God, where does all this pop up? All right, so the song goes on to say, give me a second, I need to get my story straight. My friends are in the bathroom getting higher than the Empire State. My lover, she's waiting for me just across the bar. My seat's been taken by some sunglasses, asking about a scar. And I know I gave it to you months ago. I know you're trying to forget. But between the drinks and subtle things, the holes in my apologies, you know, I'm trying hard to take it back. So by the time the bar closes and you feel like falling down, I'll carry you home. The Tower Moment. I think it's representing, there's a part of you that misses just that, exactly how the song is saying, just that young, making mistakes, messing up, and then you wake up the next day and you don't really carry it with you as much as we do as adults. We are young, so let's set the world on fire. We can burn brighter than the sun. It's interesting because I'm getting this conflict feeling, this conflict of the maturity that you had to grow into. This is definitely somebody dealing with having kids at a young age because you were also a child yourself. And in the process of having children at a young age and you also still growing and learning, trying to learn who you are, but at the same time trying to have fun, that's where the conflict is existing. Your light, your spark that you enabled when you were younger, having children, and as much as you love them dearly and as much as you're blessed that you know they chose you for this life, there's this underlying feeling of wanting to have that young, reckless, lack of responsibility life again in the mix of all this craziness that you have going on being a parent. But at the same time, if it wasn't for you having your child as young as you were, there were things that you wouldn't have learned or gained knowledge of at that young of an age. And it actually set you up for your future, for a better mindset for your future. Let's set the world on fire. We can burn brighter than the sun, which is funny because the next card is the moon. The moon is the representation of your light, your spark, the light on the path that you went down. It wasn't planned to have kids at a young age, by no means. It was a thought, but it wasn't a thought of, I definitely want this. It was, I want this, but you, whoever this is for, you're a wild child. Okay. I see you. You're the light of the party. You really are. You have a lot of quirks that people find funny. You have a very dry sense of humor that everybody tunes into and laughs with you. But, and again, you love your children dearly and you would never change anything as the way it's happening. But this tower moment that made itself very known, out of all the cards that fell face down, this was the only one to come face up. You hit a block at some point with the responsibilities of being an adult and feeling like you can't still be young in the process of being the adult, the mother, the father, the parent of your children. And that's exactly why the moon is coming out. It's reminding you that this tower moment was not meant to take away your fun and your joy and that feeling of, I've still got it, I'm still young, I'm still free feeling. That's the reminder, letting you know that you need to get back to that. This tower moment is a representation of you're getting caught up in too much of the adulting that you're forgetting to be young. And you're young at heart, you're young at mind. You play young with your kids. But when it comes to you and how you are in your life, you're losing track of the light that keeps you mentally and spiritually young. Yes, you can see it through your kids, watching them grow, but it's also important that you hold on to your spark and your light of staying young in your heart, because that's what brings the smiles to your face. That's what keeps you uplifted. The Queen of Wands. This tower moment was meant to happen to steer you in a different direction, to make you see. So let's set the world on fire. We can burn brighter than the sun. And what is in this card here? Your path changed when you had children. However, you got lost in the process. You forgot about that fire inside. You are so on top of things. I have to do this. I have to do that. I got to get this done. That it's draining you. This tower moment was not meant to take you and drain you. This tower moment was meant to open your eyes to the realization that you can allow yourself to still be young at heart and in mind, and it'll actually bring more, even more light to your life, your everyday life. Page of Swords. You conquered motherhood, fatherhood, parenthood, whatever you want to call it, forever, whoever it's for. There is no book or rules on how to do it, but you do a damn good job.